This character is broken. 3.7 is here, but don't let Alicia fool you. The best pickup is a certain summon. Yes, that's alright. Today, we're going to be looking at Hyacine. Now, to be completely frank, I recorded a lot of this over on her first banner, so a lot of the initial pulls and building were done then. But I have some extra pulls. I decided to try and go for the weapon. I'm not going to spoil how that went, but it wasn't great. But anyway, we're going to start off with the pulls that I made back then transition into the pulls now, and then we'll do the building. But before that, over 99% of you are not subscribed. So if you like what you see, be sure to subscribe.
Okay, here we are. We have 0 pity, I think. And yeah, we can go to pity once. Let's see what happens. So this is up to 10. It's nothing. And I don't think we care about the 4 stars. Dance, dance, dance is nice. 20. Nothing. You can tell by the colour of the ticket. Oh, is that? I think that's Mo's up to E6 now. So this is 30. Nothing. Another free pull. 40. Also nothing. 50. Still nothing. 60. Nothing again. Now we have 70. Natasha. And now, if we just buy up these extra pulls, this will be pity. There it is, 5 star. So what do we want to see? Remembrance, right? Okay. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76. Damn. Well, wasn't meant to be. Yeah, that's it. Got a Bronya. One final temple. Nothing. Damn. Well, we tried. Gave it our best go. The last little bits we've got, but yeah. I think that's it.
So, as you can see, things didn't go quite to plan. But we have half a patch to get the pulls to try and get her.
Okay, we've got 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Okay, we've got some pulls saved up. I think we're going to send them, see if we get something early. This isn't enough to go to pity, but we'll see it when we get there. So, that is no 5 star. Dance, dance, dance. We will absolutely take that. Number 2. Nothing again. Another dance, dance, dance. Wow. And number 3. 2 Savals. So we have 9, 12 left. So we have another 10 pull. And I think I'm going to send it. At some point, I think I've got to give up and cut my losses, but let's do this. Let's see what happens. No 5 star. And that is okay. For Natasha, which is a free pull. So I guess we'll keep going. Got some single pulls. I think we're just going to send them. Should really be saving for 10 pulls, but I've decided against it for whatever reason. It's number 3 of, I think I have 8. Saval, nice, that's an extra pull. And our final one. is also nothing. So I'm pretty sure I had... Yeah, so with +8 we're at 65. So I'm going to buy up this extra pull, but I think we save for a temple. That'll get us nicely to pity. Okay, we've got a temple. This is going to be the one that's going to bring us into pity. We're at 65 right now. This will take us to 75. So let's see it. No 5-star. We want as many 4 stars as possible, because those are extra free pulls. So, how many do we get? Just the one, and it's a weapon. Okay, that is fine. We'll buy up 1. And it's not. So this is 76. So, ways to go still, but there we go. We've got another single pull. Let's do it. Nothing. That is, I guess, expected. And we've got another standard pull. Let's do this. There it is. Whew. We've done it. This has been quite a long time coming. There's only 4 days left on the banner. We will see whether I end up with Saber or not as a result. But yeah, very, very happy. We can finally build her. We've got a lot to do. I don't have any of her materials. So yeah, that is job number 1. First, I'm going to hand her a light cone. The reason I don't have this on my Remembrance Trailblazer is because I tried to get a build with 160 plus speed without this light cone because I knew that Hyacine was going to want it. So yeah, then we need to go... We've got a lot of traces to do. How much? We have a fair bit in terms of... Oh, okay. This may be a bit of a struggle. But, yeah, first we will get her leveled. So we can head over to this. And I think I'm just going to use a whole bunch of these. And yeah, we'll do this as many times as we need. Okay, so we need 60 more. So that is how many attempts? 12, right? There we go. That is the final one. So we should be able to get her leveled. And let's do this. So auto add is gonna come very in clutch. It's I'm so glad that they all of the gacha games I play work with this, because otherwise I think I'd be in pain. It would take way too long. And it did take way too long. Oh boy. So that's up to 70. And finally, this is up to 80. Perfect. Okay, next we have the light cone. That is all sorted. So already 123 speed. So now we've got traces to do. And I wonder if we go here, we can look then at resources still needed, 73. So first we'll do our weekly bosses. I think that makes the most sense. And there we go. That is all 3. So now we need to farm up the remainder of the talent materials. Okay, we've done it a couple of times. I think I'm going to try and we're going to make some headway on the traces. We'll get the 3 major ones, get as many of the outer ones as we can, and then start focusing down the priority ones and see where that leaves us. And yeah, go on from there. So first, major traces 1, 2, and 3. Cool. Now we'll do the minor ones, so speed. We absolutely want as much speed as possible. And and then ones pick. And this works out hits very well. So that's all the major ones. Then top priority alt, talent, and these are all upgrade as needed. What do they do? That's all damage. So the things we care about most are the healing. So ultimate, talent, and skill. So where is ultimate? Let's see how far we can get this. It looks not very far. I'm gonna have okay, that's far to get that. I'll get this up. Bit. Or is it something like that, right? That's what damage this is. Bit is I'm just gonna get this until we don't have any left. Yep. And then what was the last one? Skill. We'll level this a couple of times, and then it's, I think, back to farming. Okay, yeah, back to farming. We can find over here. I don't know how much resin I'm gonna have to spend, but I know it's gonna be a lot. Okay, let's go and take another look. How are we doing now? So, choices, the important one is skill. Let's get that up a few more levels. That is up to 8, and we don't have enough for more. The recommendation, yeah, these 3, not so important. These are the big ones.
So after this, I decided to go and farm up her relic set. Now this took quite a while. It actually happened over the next few days. So I'm going to skip ahead, skip over the relics. I'll go over what I've ended up with in the end, once we do the light cone part. But yeah, this is then the build I ended up with.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. 214 speed. Now I don't know what the goals are, but I think we've done pretty well.
So next up is the time now. Hyacine has just come back on the banners for the first time, so we're going to be going for her weapon as a rerun. How much do I have on the weapon banner? Because the thing is, both... Oh, at least 14. So I'm tempted to send a temple at Hyacine's weapon. And the most important thing here is the speed it gives you. Consumes HP, and then there's extra damage. I'm tempted to send a couple. Now, just to check, I want to go to here. How many do we have? 84 plus 29, which is 113. We have 4 pity here and a little bit of pity here. I'm going to do a couple temples. Let's see. So that is no 5-star. Oh, and this is new. Okay. That's a good option for March, maybe? Okay. Another free pull back. I don't want to go too far, because we're starting to lose out on the ability to go to pity. I might do one more. Still not. That one again. How we... I don't know how much pity I've got. Okay, one final one. Still no. That light cone again. How many extra pulls do we have? 2. And how many do we have this? 63 now. So we can't even go to pity if we wanted to. Okay. Final temple, I think. There it is. Okay. Now what we want to see is remembrance. Just gotta hope this goes well. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. 8, 9, 10. That's terrible. I'm going to send another one just in case we get lucky. That's a no. You know, my weapon banner luck in this game has been so bad. I think I've lost every single one I've tried to go for, which is real unfortunate. Well, it's an extra 5. Maybe I'll do one more just in case. Nope. Okay, well, I guess that makes the option simple. I'm gonna send a temple here. Well, it's not about winning anymore. We'll just get there so that there's no weapon conflicts between the two of them. And then that will be all. Oh my god. Okay. That is all the pulls we've got. I'm going through these quite quickly because you can tell in this game if this is if the ticket looks different at the start, it's a 5-star. Like you can tell really quickly in this game compared to the others. So that looks normal. And that also looks normal. So no idea how far through Pity we are, but we can definitely get there and get Hyacine's weapon. So I've had a play with the new event and with Currency Wars, and we now have a whole bunch more pulls. We're getting close. I'm going to start singling through. So 2 more and we're at 60. And Pity is 65, I believe, for standard banner. So this should be 61, 62, 63, 64, and we're getting there now. 65, 66, 67, Luca, 68, 69, 70. We're going really deep, I guess. 71. There we go. That is Hyacine's light cone. It feels crazy to me that we did like 120, 130, 140 pulls to get Hyacine's light cone. Well, what we can do first, I think I'm going to approach leveling up Hyacine's light cone, which we can do pretty easily. I should have everything. We can quick farm for the stuff, but we're not lacking in materials. Be interesting to see how that quick farm works. But 40, up to 40 of 50, 50 of 50, 50 of 60, 60 of 60, 60 of 70, 70 of 70, 70 of 80, and all the way up to 80 of 80. This light cone is really good. It gives you a lot of speed. It's healing, but like anti-healing, so draining the team's HP, which does wonders for Castoris, and doing extra damage, and increasing the enemy damage taken, so she's like a full-on support now, let alone just a healer, and a damage dealer with Ika. But yeah, that's not bad at all. Also, her traces can still use a bit more. Didn't realize I hadn't maxed them. So I'm going to do that, even though maybe it's not the most efficient. I'm also very much eating into Cyrene's materials here. But here we go. We've got insufficient. We don't have enough of these. Job done. So let's take a look now. And we, yep, straight the way to level 10. The quick upgrade there is really nice. So that's Hyacine all done. So there we have it. That's it. We've gotten Hyacine. We've gotten her weapon. Apologies, this video has been a little bit all over the place. I tried to keep things chronological, which might have been a bit of a mistake, but I hope you've enjoyed it nonetheless. If you want to see more, you might enjoy this video where I C6'd Farina in Genshin Impact. Or maybe you want to see my previous pulls in Star Rail, where I pulled for Castoris all the way back on her first banner. But anyway, that's it from me. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.